So I'm small now.
Oh, you really are tiny. Hello, little one.
Woo! I can jump right over you, though. I did it again!
Did what again?
Look at what I put on.
Oh, you imbecile. I'm sorry, but...
It's just so... What? Instinct tells me to put this on myself. It just happens, okay? It just happens. It's just a natural reaction. Welcome back to episode 2 of Kingdom SMP. My name is Zari, and today is the lore episode, because last episode was the chaotic start episode, which means we're just gonna start the lore segment and build a tree. Zari wasn't always from here. She's once a lost child thrust out by her kind, but she was saved by a merciful spirit who took her to this place. Who took her to the unlit valley. She guided a young Zari, giving her a home in this old tree stump and teaching her the ways of magic. Zari grew up happy in this place, forgetful of her old life. She praised the spirit that saved her, creating this fountain to strengthen her connection to the moon. And indeed, Zari would not leave the unlit valley for a long time. For a long time, until something unexpected happened. Lore! Now, before you jump on my back for all the things in the lore section that weren't there before the lore section and just appeared out of nowhere, it was a cinematic choice. It was a visual effect. It was for the story, okay? Now we're gonna go ahead and go back and show you all the things I did to make all those buildings before. And yada 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 yada. I'll just rewind. You nub. How dare you? You're gonna get smacked.
Oh.
I hate phantoms. I'm gonna cover this place in cats eventually. Oh my gosh, I hate these things so much. They enrage me. I didn't realize how much I hated phantoms. I thought they were just chill.
Alright, well, I'm gonna head out.
You did so much for me.
I did. Punched you in a hole.
You
Like,
almost
really...
killed me. That was half my health. What would you have done if I died?
I would have laughed, but I would have felt slight pity.
Wow.
At least lore hadn't started yet, so I can still kill you without feeling remorse.
2 seconds later.
Alright, you go build your starter base.
Uh.
I didn't see that. I blame you. I'm at spawn. Don't get my stuff.
Did you actually? Did that actually just happen?
No.
That's funny.
Saw nothing.
That's actually kind of funny.
I'm gonna murder you. Created a death trap for myself, knowing I would live here. I just really didn't think I would actually die. I just didn't accept that possibility.
Okay.
It didn't seem like it would happen. And then it did. And it was so very sad. Okay, so now that my death's been taken care of, I want to build something here, specifically an auto smelter, because Crafter can't be the only one doing redstone. So let's do that. Alright, we're back, and this is the finished auto smelter. I did a little decoration on the side, but I didn't do anything up here, because I'm not sure what I want to do with the area exactly. But now that that's done, I think it's a good idea to just do a little bit of villager trading, get a little bit of gear, and then I'll be back with you to do the next task of building. Now for the style and colors I've chosen, I need a couple things, one being warped wood, which is hard to come by. Luckily, I literally have the redstone god living by me. And that meant that once I got him the resources he needed to build the farm, he literally made it. Like, look at this thing. Genius. while Crafter was working on his very complicated farm, I went ahead and made this very, obviously complicated and super high-tech farm. Okay, I know it's just a potato or carrot farm, but be proud of me, alright? But on a more important note, this now meant that I had more wood than I would ever need, but pause. There's a second resources that I'm gonna need and I don't have it. That's moss. I want all the spore blossoms. I'm getting as much as I can possibly grab. I love the particles and they're a great selling point. Oh, ooh. Zombie. And it's very useless, but I do get a saddle, which is pretty great. And now where'd I come from? Was it over here? Yep, that's where I came from. There was particles. Wait, okay, hold on. That is incredibly valuable. That is incredibly rare. I don't actually know what's rarer, deep slate coal or deep slate diamonds, or normal diamonds. But I do want this.
2 seconds later.
Where is my wood? Oh man, everything is wonderful. But seriously, how did my wood just, where did I throw it? What did I do with it? How did I lose it? How did I do this? Someone tell me how I did this. Someone tell me why it's gone. It's so profitable, I don't want to stop. Becoming very rich off this area. Ankle-lockles. I want them. I especially want this guy. Hello. You're mine. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for the mining trip. As you can see here, this is about everything I got from the trip, which I would say was incredibly successful. But now we officially have everything we need to build, which means let's just go ahead and pop into a time lapse. And with that, we have our crop house done. It's our first building inside my area. And as you can see inside, we do actually have the villagers. But, of course, I made the other buildings as well. We start here, we walk down. We've got this nice small storage. We've got the crop house, some trees, another building I haven't used yet. And I did incorporate a tree into here just because I wanted both a tree and a building there, so this works. Alright, now that I've caught you up on what I actually built that you saw in the lore segment, me and Craft decided it was time to build shops in the shopping district, or spawn. With the spawn area terraformed and lit up, it was time to build my shop. Now I just had a time limit, so I instead want to talk through my process for this build. I started with the same color palette as the other buildings in my area, and with the basics done, I decided to take a day break. When I came back, however, Zazon had already built his shop neighboring mine, which is awesome, because now that there's a curved road to my back entrance, I could build something that parted the road between his and my shop. I wanted to build a tree which would copy the other trees that spawn, but as you can see, I had a fairly difficult time. I ended up redoing the tree trunk completely at a point and spent a while trying to get the angles of the leaves to look just right. I wanted to show the struggle because there's a lot of skills I'm still improving upon when it comes to building, but I am pretty happy with how our tree turned out. Anyhow, moving back to the building, I actually went through several iterations of roof shapes and building segments before I arrived at the final result for the exterior. In the end, I stuck with 3 main parts, the warped, birch, and the oak with a mangrove chimney. I did end up adding a moon crescent to the top as a final detail to Moon Emporium. Without further ado, welcome to our shop. Welcome to Moon Emporium, your favorite variety store where you can purchase golden carrots, calcite, spore blossoms, and more. If these goods interest you, visit us at Spawn on the South Side Road, But if perhaps you want other items, consider requesting a unique order in this book. If able, the store's manager will negotiate terms of deal at your location of choice. Business integrity, predictions, spamming, lack of payments not included in terms and conditions. Extremely acceptable for protected deals. Questions concerned may be sent to Zari. We'll turn to you as soon as possible. Thank you, and remember to shop at Moon Emporium. Wow, what an amazing commercial. You should totally go waste your diamond. Use your money wisely and shop at Moon Emporium. But now that our shop is done and I really have no other material for this video, we're gonna go ahead and end on a recap. We ultimately built a street stump and a magical fountain, made a bunch of strange blue buildings, and created our lovely shop. Overall, I'd say this was a pretty successful episode, but since I don't know how to do outros, we're gonna go ahead and finish this with another abrupt ending.